We're having fun. In
having
3,
fun.
2, 1, go.
Fun.
What's this for?
This is for...
What is this outlet? Variety Studio. With A, T, and another T.
Don't forget the 2 T's.
What's the other T? What's the last T stand for?
I don't think I can do this.
Was? Of course you can. Only people who really, really want to be noticed and don't really have a career as an actor want to be playing Hitler.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
Yeah, I know, it's definitely not a good time to be a Nazi.
Tell me about the pitch. Tell me you sit down with people, I need money for this movie. What do you tell them?
Don't assume that I just went and said I need money. You don't know the backstory. You don't know. You weren't there.
Tell me the backstory.
Okay, well, I went in. I said I need money. I'm desperate, and I'll do anything. I'll do anything, baby. I'll do anything. I'll make this movie, baby. I wrote this movie in 2011, based on a description of a book that my mother told me. Then, check this out, everyone. Then I went around trying to make the movie, and it was 2011, 2012, and then gave up on that, went off and made some other movies, and then 2017, Fox Searchlight said, we want to make it. I've got so many other cool stories like this, fascinating stories like this.
Yeah, that was a heck of an anecdote.
Yeah, because the twist was they wanted to make it, and here's the thing. This is like a Shyamalan kind of story right now. They wanted to make it, and I said, okay, let's make it. And then guess what?
You did?
We did it.
What is the log line for the movie?
What is the log
I
line?
think it's a young boy whose imaginary friend is Hitler discovers something about other stuff. Discovers something about stuff.
And that's on the poster.
Yeah. It is quite tricky to put into a sentence, isn't it?
Early on, I did try and describe the film to people. It's set in World War II. It's about a little boy in Nazi Germany. He wants to be the best Nazi he can. Immediately, everyone's like, okay, I'm not sure about it. It's very hard to figure out how to describe that until you say the word imaginary Hitler. No, I'm joking.
Hey, Jojo, my old friend.
Hi, Adolf.
What's wrong, little man?
They call me a scared rabbit.
Let them say whatever they want. People used to say a lot of nasty things about me.
Yeah, did any of you guys read the script? Did you get the script? Did you read the script?
Yeah. Was there a script?
Yeah, no, it's a brilliant script. It was when I read it, I was like blown away. It was one of the best scripts I've ever read. It's just so surprising and just shocking and poignant and funny. I mean, it really is all those things. And I was like, wow, this could really be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the only thing I've ever read, so. Not even lying.
Well, it's all downhill after this.
First thing you read. That's good.
In Prague.
What's unique when people see the film is that there is a lot of humor. There's often some quite Python-esque, almost surreal humor. And yet somewhere along the line, midway through the film, you are emotionally invested in this, what seems like a crazy world. And by the end, I defy anyone not to be moved and emotional and almost perhaps teary-eyed like I was. And that's an incredible needle to thread. It's almost impossible. And I did not think this was the man to do that. I have to say. I mean, you've spoken to him for a few minutes. Could you imagine someone having that level of nuance and subtlety from what you've just spoken to? I'm dazzled.
I've seen the movie and I didn't get that.
I'm fairly sure he's not the man who made this film.
It came from, I think it was the 20-year anniversary of the war in Bosnia, and I started doing some research. I thought, it'll be 20 years and I know nothing about this war, and I started doing research about that, and started learning how the war was affecting children, and children who were then growing up, describing what they'd seen. And it just struck me that in every war, no one really taps into a child's experience and sees what the POV of a child is. Where we're grown-ups, I think I'm a grown-up. We are mentors. We are supposed to be the people who are guiding children through life, people to look up to, and be able to give advice and help raise children in a positive way. But during wars, grown-ups act like lunatics, and it becomes an absurdist sort of comedy. How grown-ups act during wars. To see that point of view from a child, I thought was something really interesting, just to sort of highlight how crazy, how stupid war is. Yeah.
It's a movie that finds the humour and the light in an otherwise really devastating time.
Your mother took me in. She's kind. She treats me like a person.
You two seem to be getting on well.
She doesn't seem like a bad person.
Throughout the war itself, and sort of certainly a long time afterwards, Hitler was always satirized. I mean, the way of attacking someone like that is in part through humor, because I think one of the things which undermines dictators is humor, because the one thing that they have in their armory is fear, right? And you're not scared of someone that you're laughing or mocking. I think Hitler and any kind of anyone like that is ripe for comedy and satire. It's the very thing which pulls the rug from beneath their feet.
I never wrote it as a sort of a reaction to anything. Sometimes these sorts of things happen, is that films just kind of align with what's happening publicly and socially and politically, and within my intention to this is a film about we're going to highlight what's happening today and stuff like that. It just happened coincidentally. But what I'm glad is that I'm glad that I did wait, and that now it means more than it probably would have meant when I first wrote it.
Oh God.